Hi, I'm Anastasia Ngarama. I'm a horticulture farmer in Naivasha, Mirera, and my main crops are tomatoes in greenhouses and cabbage and onion in the field. And this is my story. I started doing a kitchen garden, whereby I became number 2 in a competition that was done in Naivasha. Kitchen garden is whereby you have a small portion of plot. For example, mine was 50 by 50, and I was able to do sukuma wiki, spinach, carrot, onion, and also tomato and cabbage. And that's where I learned how to do it. And now I decided that I'm going to do it in a bigger way. And that's how I ended up in the Ngarama farm. I started planning my retirement in 2013 after my contract of my place of work ended, and I decided that I want to do the very good thing that I've always wished to do, that is agriculture. So we bought this land and we named it Ngarama Farm, and that's when I started to grow onion, tomato, and cabbage. I picked on tomato and onion and cabbage because they are fast moving. We have customers ready for them, and they actually, some of them come here, some of them, others call me on phone to ask whether we have them, and that is why this one created a need for me to plant more. Another reason why we settled on these crops is because of the high demand of these items. Because we get our buyers from Nairobi, others who sell in Mombasa, like cabbages, and we also have our main customer for tomatoes, the Daramia shop, whereby we sell in crates. And so we decided to do it so that because it will bring quick returns. I chose agriculture on top of many other things to do because I had done my homework very well, despite the fact that many people just go to agriculture just for the sake of doing it after retiring. But I decided to do it as an agribusiness, because I wanted to see something that would bring something for my family, for myself after I retired and I didn't have a salary, and also create employment for the community around here. That one gives me a lot of joy when I see women coming here doing the work and they go home with something. Agriculture to me is a passion. I didn't really struggle because it is something that I like myself. So when I joined, I wanted to associate myself with people that have done this before, and that is exactly what I did, learning from journals, from newspapers, and from experienced farmers. I used to visit agricultural fairs, and I was learning from them. And since it is a passion, I learned very fast, though that is not my profession. I'm an accountant by profession, but I learned, and I'm able to advise my workers appropriately. In terms of the challenges that we faced in this period that we have done the agribusiness, the issue of market, I was able to visit the markets in Naivasha and gotten orders from people that sell the items that I do grow. So that one is one aspect that left us with the passion to continue. Then on the side of the workers, they didn't know what to do, how to do the work. So I engaged people who could come here and train us. I also sent some workers to Latvia in Isinya for training. I also attended very many forums for farmers, and we have been able to overcome these challenges in a very big way. Some lessons that I've learned in my business is being persistent, whereby you don't give up. When a crop fails, you don't fail also. You don't give up, you continue and you plant. When you don't sell, you know that you'll sell tomorrow, because sometimes a crop floods in the market. And that is the time when a crop floods in the market, that's the time to plant more, because next thing it will be scarce. So I would advise anyone wishing to do agribusiness to just be persistent and not give up. Also, be able to learn from others, because you cannot be a monopoly of knowledge. So when you learn from others, you'll be able now to know more. And that is what I have done myself. I also learn from my workers. I listen to them, and I also allow them to make decisions. The vision for Ngarama Farm in Naivasha is that we want our customers to know that whenever they come here, they will not lack anything that we have promised to plant. May it be contract farming, I'm ready for that. May it be our customers in the community, they will not lack any crop. I would really advise those people who are employed and maybe start something as a side hustle and try agribusiness on a small portion. And then when your time comes for retirement, you'll have tried and gotten something out of what you have tried. What I mean is that you don't have to start so big. You start small, like the plot of a kitchen garden, and then slowly by slowly you move on and you do greater things. I would advise you not to give up. Just try and be consistent. Be determined to do what you have planned to do, because you don't have to rely on the small salary that you get. Just try something small, and then you'll be able to go fully when you retire. And then, of course, you'll be in a position to do it better after you learn from those people who have done it before, like us. It is possible. My journey for Ngarama Farm has been there for the last 7 years. We started small, and we've grown this far, and still willing to grow further. I'm willing to learn from other great farmers. Kindly tell me your story.
In our next week's feature, we meet Samuel, who supports farmers with installations of drip line systems aimed at better water use efficiency. With his team and network of agronomists, he goes a step further to provide extension services to these farmers. Talk of seizing opportunities. Before that story is up, hit the subscribe button below for previously featured stories and a new story every week.